History rarely pauses to ask what people ate, but what a people eats tells you almost everything about how they lived, what they feared, and what they valued. The Germanic peoples ate what the land gave them: grain, spelt and rye mostly, ground into dark, dense bread, or cooked into thick porridge; meat when it could be had, pork, venison, wild boar, river fish; dairy, milk, butter, and a kind of soft cheese was central to survival. In autumn, they smoked and salted everything they could. The winter would come regardless of whether they were ready. Hunting was not sport. It was necessity. A successful hunt could feed a village for days. Wild boar, aurochs, deer, these animals were dangerous and required coordination to bring down. A man who hunted well had proven something about himself. But food was never just survival. It was ceremony. The feast was the center of social life. When a chieftain called his warriors to the mead hall, he was not simply offering a meal. He was performing leadership. The seat you were given said everything about your standing. The food placed before you said what you were worth. The drinking horn that was passed to you, and whether you were passed it at all, told you exactly where you stood in this world. Mead was the great drink. Fermented honey, sweet and powerful. Ale made from grain was more common and drunk daily. Roman wine, when it could be obtained through trade, was a luxury that conferred status on those who possessed it. Germanic elites displayed Roman amphorae like trophies. Oaths were sworn over drink, alliances sealed with it. Insults that happened during a feast were not forgotten. They were remembered for years, and sometimes repaid in blood. And then there is the question Rome's own historians raised, and their modern heirs have sometimes ignored. Did the barbarians bathe? The answer, inconveniently for the stereotype, is yes. Tacitus noted that Germanic peoples bathed regularly, often in warm water, and considered cleanliness a matter of personal dignity. The archaeological record supports this. Wooden bathing tubs, combs, razors, and grooming tools have been found in Germanic settlements. They may not have had the marble bath complexes of Rome, but the idea that they were filthy savages is Roman propaganda, not Roman fact. Their spiritual life was as complex as any civilization's. The Germanic cosmos was a layered thing. 9 worlds, connected by the great world tree Yggdrasil. A pantheon of gods who were not immortal, not perfect, not safe. Odin hungered for wisdom and would sacrifice his own eye to obtain it. Thor defended humanity, but was violent and impulsive. The Norse gods were gods who could die, and that death at Ragnarok was foretold. This was not the religion of a people who thought themselves invincible. It was the religion of a people who understood that everything ends, who perhaps in some deep way had always known what was coming.